Hello, today we are going to learn a Chinese song which is called AliShan in Chinese or Mount Ali in English. And this is how it goes. 高山青. Now, if I thought that you could learn a lot of the song or the whole song together, I might sing the whole thing like this. 高山青，涧水蓝。阿里山的姑娘美如水呀，阿里山的少年壮如山。Now, if I said, go ahead, repeat after me, how would that make you feel? A little dizzy, huh? Because that is way too much for somebody to learn. Now, if you want to sing it once through so that people know what the whole song sounds like, that's fine. But remember, when you're teaching it, you really need to break it down. So how about instead this time I say, okay, repeat after me. 高山青，涧水蓝. That was only 6 syllables. Can you do it? I'm betting it would be hard. So let's do 3 syllables, which I think is a good number for kids to learn, for adults to learn, and it's a good number of syllables to let somebody feel successful. Because if I do all 6 again, listen. 高山青，涧水蓝. And none of that sounds familiar to you. You're going to feel lucky if you can just do the first syllable. So, instead, how many? That's right, 3. 高山青. And in fact, maybe 3 is too hard. So let's start with the first word, which is 高, which means high or tall. 高. And we've got the extra complication of that first syllable has a few notes in it. So if it's your native language or if it's a language you're really familiar with, that's not going to seem that complicated. But now you've got a song or a word or a phrase that you're teaching, and the people you're teaching may not be familiar and often are not familiar with the language or the melody. And so it's important to remember from their perspective. So, 高. And what does that mean again? Tall or high, right? And so now I'm going to ask you, how do you say tall in Chinese? And you can answer 高. And how do you sing tall? 高. Can you do that again? 高. The next syllable is 山, which means mountain. 高山. Let's just try that because that's a lot of melody, it's a lot of notes, and it's just 2 words in Chinese. 高山. Can you try it by yourselves? Nice job. Sing it with me. 高山青. That last syllable that we're teaching right now is 青, which means blue. So 高山青, let's just say those 3 words. 高山青. And it's really important when you're teaching a song in a person's second language to tell them what it means or give them some visuals or something that shows. So if I were doing a visual, I would say 高, and I would raise my hand up and show you how 高 something is. Then I would say 山, and I would show you a picture of a shan. I would never say that word in English if I didn't have to, if I can show you a visual or I can act it out. So it's tall mountain, which is 高山. And the last syllable again, does anybody remember? That's right, 青, which means blue. And how do you say blue in Chinese? 青, that's right. So tall blue mountain again is 高山青. Very good. And so try to get the kids to learn how to say something sometimes before you learn to sing it. Or do both. Teach them how to sing it, then teach them how to say it. Then go back to singing. So right now we're going to say it. Repeat after me. 高山青. Good job. And now we're going to sing it. Listen to me first. 高山青. Now sing it with me. 高山青. And look, we're already at 5 minutes and I've only taught 3 syllables. So especially if you're a new teacher, but even if you're an experienced teacher, it's important to remember this, that it's hard and people will feel dejected and feel like they're learning nothing if you go too quickly. Make them feel successful. Let's do Tall Blue Mountain again. Let's say it first. I'll say it, then you say it. 高山青, you say it. And now let's say it together. 高山青. And now I'm going to sing it for you once. Just listen. 高山青. Now sing it with me. 高山青. You go ahead and repeat after me. Now let's sing it together. 高山青. Oh, now this is where you repeat it. I'll do it once and then you repeat it. 高山青. Great. And now sing for me, Tall Blue Mountain. Excellent job. And so those are the first 3 syllables or the first 3 words of Mount Ali in Chinese. Thank you for learning with us, and we'll learn more of the song in another lesson. Thank you. 谢谢.